Brought to you by Sunwest Genetics.
24/7, 365 niggas, we burn that. On the block all day with a swisher, man, we burn that. Got my real ass niggas in the house, we always burn that. Burn that kush. Homie, I'm about to bust down the whole bush. I'm about to roll up 6th grade swish. Puff, puff, pass, yeah, me and my niggas. When I'm in the ride, we burn that rubber. Never get burnt, cause I always wear rubber. Never get burnt, cause my skin dark color. But I'm coolin' in the shade when I spit that thunder. And I bring the lightning. When I spark up another J. These niggas got bunkweed, DC, best chronic. Shouts out to Fresno, the Bay, LA. Man, it's a West Coast thing. Throw your dubs all up in the air and rock to this ampy beat. Jake, Easy, Big Puffa, 420 every day, I swear. I always burn that. All my niggas from the 604, we always burn that. BC means best chronic, we burn that, burn that. All my real day ones from the jump, we always burn that. Come on. Burn that dang. Neighbors always telling me, boy, that stank. Calling up the pigs, they ain't knocked, don't answer. Cigarettes legal, while I'm saying fuck cancer. When I'm in the ride, it's me, 3 homies. 4 real niggas, ain't none of us phony. 5 o'clock, picked up a chick named Jody. She told me she smart, so I said, bitch, blow me. When I'm on the block, I rock out Bobby Brown, talking down, selling dope, just a hobby. Smoking on a J, some J tried to rob me. Smoked him in the face, now the place no hobby. Yeah, I'm talking heat. Pass me a lighter. I'm feeling kinda stressed, now I'm blessed cause I'm higher. Smoking on the sticky with my niggas from the G. Like every single day, it don't matter where we be. We always burn that. All my niggas from my G-Town hood, we always burn that. When I'm up in the booth doing songs, we burn that, burn that. When I'm rolling down the highway in my car, my niggas, we burn that. Come on.
You gotta like pick it up.
Burn that. Yo, what's up, everybody? Big shouts out. Welcome to another episode 37, in fact. Yeah, we're getting up there, yo. Of the Puffa Podcast. I'm your host as always, the Big Puffa.
And I'm Big Lach. You know what it do?
Yeah, you about to take a bong rip.
Hell yeah, man.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me know right now off top what you guys are smoking on. I want to know. What are you smoking on? What's this? What did you refer to it as before? He called it a salad. A salad.
Oh, okay, because it's a mix.
A mixture. You know, it's a salad. It's a salad. Yeah. So, what are you guys smoking on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. 2 Joint, CBC, Voter, Canna, Smurf. Everybody. Ooh, Mark, yo, that's kind of harsh. This is horrible. Yeah, negative review for Burn That. It's all good though. Can't please everybody. But we got a full house here today. A lot of guests. Before we get to the guests, I want to say big shout out to pot.tv. Big shout out to Cannabis Culture. Come check us out here at the lounge, 307 West Hastings. Yeah, it's a really dope atmosphere here. Lots of good people, lots of good employees and stuff. So yeah, welcoming. Come check it out. Really welcoming, you know. Yeah, come take some dabs. Come, you know, smoke up. You know,
if you're on vacation, come hang out, whatever it is.
Yeah. So 307 West Hastings. Come check it out all the time. But we have a couple of special guests here. One returning, so you're not as special, but we got one super special guest. So I'm gonna let you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Vikash. I'm a talent manager. I represent Kid Filthy.
Oh, I'm Aaron. AS Visuals. Yeah.
Hey,
Black royalty.
I've been here enough.
Many times.
Still,
the audience knows me.
They know you. They know
Give
you.
them the plugins though, man.
Yeah, AS Visuals, Black Royalty, hit me up.
There we go.
The gear for the videos.
Always at fire.
That's what's up. So how you guys doing?
Chilling.
Good,
bro.
man. Just chilling.
Yeah, chilling. So I'm gonna start with you, Vikash. You said you're a talent manager.
Yeah.
Kind of describe to us what a talent manager does exactly.
So basically, I'm like on the internal management role of an artist. So I basically handle finding projects, timelines, how shows need to be contracts.
Like a
you know.
day-to-day manager, yeah.
Sometimes, depending on the project, depending on what my artist needs of me in that moment. But basically, it's like whatever they need. I'm usually there and providing that support. And yeah,
That's huge.
That's dope. That's dope.
Do you got like a company or is it just you? Or?
right now it is just me.
That's
I'm
fire.
just doing it solo with
Running around.
Kid Filthy, and we just been growing. We started about 2 years ago. So
That's fire.
yeah.
A quick pause in the conversation for a second. Two Joints wants to know, Aaron, are you still on that tolerance break? Because I guess we never did.
Yo,
We never did the episode. No, you came in. But the episode where you're supposed to come and actually break the tolerance
facts.
one, we didn't do that. But you came on afterwards and we
Yeah.
smoked anyway.
Yeah, so no, I'm not.
Nah, he's still he's
Long
smoking.
story short,
Smoking
no.
on that
I'm
dope.
smoking on that, that
That
loud
loud.
pack.
Yeah, screamer.
So do you right now? Is it just Kid Filthy your manager? Or do you also have other?
Yeah, right now I'm just managing Kid Filthy, and just one artist is it becomes a lot to handle from time to time, and just with him we've been growing and we just kind of been doing our thing, so it's been good, and don't really need to look to expand right now, but
I'd imagine if you were a good manager too, that the one client would be like, at least starting at one client is good enough, because if you're, like you say, you got all this, like the timelines, you want to make the shows good, the
Exactly.
contracts, you know what I mean? So I feel like if
More
you're a
your
good
attention,
manager, you're putting the attention on this one
Exactly.
artist.
You gotta
Exactly.
grow one before you can learn to grow another.
exactly right because
What
like
kind of music does your man's make?
he does hip hop.
Kid Fury. Sorry.
Kid Filthy.
Filthy.
Kid Filthy.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, he makes hip hop, man. He's like
Hip-hop,
authentic,
okay.
like, hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, but
He's got
like,
bars.
Versatile. He's got bars.
He's got
man.
bars.
He's about
Okay.
that,
He does
yeah.
have bars.
Okay, I'll have
But
to check him
he
out.
can sing too. He's versatile
Okay.
dude. But main thing is like the bars. Yeah.
And you were saying too that his, because he just dropped a new project actually
Yeah.
called Daybreak.
Yeah, he
EP.
just dropped Daybreak. It came out on the 1st. We've hit close to 2,000 streams. Like on
Congratulations,
Spotify.
that's fire.
Ever since the 1st, yeah, man, it's dope. It's like all types of music. Anybody can fuck with it. It's awesome.
Yeah, you were saying that it
Yeah.
showcases his full complement of his
spectrum,
skills.
yeah.
Yeah, his little singing, some bars, this and that. So I'm actually excited. I didn't even know about it, but thank you for telling me.
no
I'm gonna go
problem,
check that
man.
out. Daybreak, Kid Filthy. Take it from me. He's actually really dope. He's really dope. Mark, you might even like it.
Yo.
You might not like Burn That, but even you might even like it. You know what I'm saying?
So I was even talking. I saw him outside before the show, and I mentioned, bro, Kid Filthy. I saw Kid Filthy the first time I actually I think you mentioned him to me before, but the first time I had ever heard of him was on these two guys' YouTube page. I don't know if you've heard of him, Zeus and B.
No, you showed me the reaction video
the
to
reaction
his.
video,
Yeah.
bro. And you know Zeus
No.
and B?
But if there's a reaction video to someone,
but these guys are
local.
big.
These guys are
they're
big.
They're the starters of the react. I just can't say that, but they've
one of
been
those,
doing it.
yeah.
They got a lot of subscribers. Like people go to them
Yeah.
for reaction videos.
That's what I'm saying.
And so I was actually gonna ask you out there, but I was like, nah, I'll save it for the show. How did you work that out, or did who thought of that even? Who was like, yo, I want to get these guys to react to my video.
So it was like a collective between me and Filthy. He actually knew him from the beginning, through I don't know, some personal connect and stuff. And while we were busy making the Couve at the time, they were actually growing their channel reaction videos and stuff.
Wow.
So we basically reached out. It was just one party reaching out. They were happy to work with us, and we were like, dope. And we made it happen.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, we all seen that. We were all at the crib watching that. It was pretty fire.
I've been watching them and shit. I'm going through everything, going all their shit because I like them. And then I see Kid Filthy, and I remember him telling me about Kid Filthy from Vancouver, and I'm just like, bro, that was
big. That's big.
No one even thinks of that, or I was like, respect to y'all for your camps,
man.
really thinking
Appreciate it.
outside
Yeah.
the box, and
Definitely, because
Yeah.
it's about the music, but it's also it's not how it used to be. We need to be seen nowadays. People need to know who's
Yep.
making the music, and
It's all about
the best way to do that is reach out to other entertainers, other people in the business. Whoever's willing to work will work, right?
for sure.
Straight up.
That's how it is.
Now I want to switch to marijuana for a minute here. When did you start? Because earlier you was puffing on a blunt earlier, so I just want to know when did you start smoking weed? And what was your first? And tell us about your first experience smoking weed.
Oh.
I love hearing about people's first
It's
experience
lit.
smoking weed.
It's
You know.
lit. I have a story for you.
I even have one.
Have you told us your first time?
Nah,
Okay,
bro.
you know
Have you heard mine?
You know what? We're all gonna tell us our first time smoking weed. We'll start with Vikash. We'll just
To be honest, I don't really know if I remember my first. I actually started after high school.
Oh, late bloomer.
Yeah. I started after high school. I think it was just with a couple of buddies. We were out one night and then we were just drinking, and then one of my friends was like, "Yo, you want to hit the dub?" And I was like, "Down." And yeah, that's how it basically started, and then kind of just went on from there. It's not really like a crazy story.
No, but that's what's up. You said the pen? You hit the pen first?
No, I hit a dube, for the first time. It was dope, though. I was like...
Do you remember what strain of weed it was?
No, man.
Nah,
Nah,
that
he was
mystery
just like,
strain.
yo, you want to, like, smoke up? And I was like, down. And, yeah, that's how it went. But you never got a high like your first high, though.
No,
right?
you do not.
Wait, what?
Bro,
Never the same, man.
Well, your first
Like, the first time you really...
Like when you actually get high the first time, I don't know if you
like
can.
the first time you
Yeah,
get baked,
you
you
get
can never beat
fucked
that
up,
like
bro.
same like.
I don't know. I
high.
disagree.
You think so?
I disagree entirely.
You've gotten.
Yeah, bro.
They say
bro,
the first time you smoke, you don't get high, and I feel that's real.
No, that's true because the first time I
We're
smoked.
talking about the
Yeah.
first time actually getting high.
No, that's
actually
the
getting
distinction
high.
we're making
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
first time I
Okay.
smoked, I didn't get high either.
That's the distinction.
Yeah. Because the
Actually, like,
first time I
yeah.
smoked, I didn't get
Okay.
high either because I didn't do it properly. I didn't inhale
It's-
properly
it's
and all that
Hurt
stuff.
my fucking throat though.
The first time I smoked, the first time I got high though, yo,
Okay,
that was a
there's
feeling.
distinction there.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Let's talk about the first time. Okay, tell us about the first time you smoked and the first time you got high.
I don't remember
Yeah,
the
one
first
or
time
the
I got
other.
high. The
One or
first
the
time I
other.
smoked, the first day of university. So
So you're after high school too.
after high school,
Some late
I didn't
bloomers up
smoke
in here.
or drink in high school.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So boom. First day, finished moving in. I didn't live on campus, but I lived like very close to campus. So we had more freedom. We could do whatever we want, but at the same time, there weren't those activities on campus. So boom. I went to my boy's friend's crib, which is like walking distance, and they were hitting the bong. So then they're like, "Yo, Aaron, you want to hit the bong?" I'm like, "All right, say no more."
Bong first time, huh?
Bong the first time. Yo, the way my throat was done,
You must have been
bro.
gone.
I was coughing so hard.
Sorry, I gotta
Yeah,
interrupt you for a second. Happy 420, everybody.
Yeah,
I was watching. I was making
420.
sure that you know.
Yeah, make sure they
Boys
know.
rolling up a dude right now, but happy 420 if you
Happy
you know what I mean. If you got a
420.
bong, if you got a dab rig, if you got a
Make it
blunt
quick
joint,
styles.
whatever you got, light that shit right now. Smoke that shit right now.
Styles,
Join us.
guys.
Yo,
I
what
got
you
it.
got like
Count me
45
down,
seconds.
boy.
You got like 45 seconds.
Yeah,
oh,
you got
shit.
it.
There we go.
That's spilling everywhere too.
He
Hey,
rolled that.
Made it
quick,
just
though.
in time.
yeah, you did roll that
He
quick.
rolled that
Yeah,
real
there we
quick.
go.
It took him less
that's
than a minute to
pressure.
roll that.
Yeah, yo, fell on your shirt, my G. Yeah, get that off there, cause that would burn right through. Yo, I have shorts. With the. Everyone has some article of clothing.
With the-
If you
with
saw
the-
with the burn.
Oh
hole.
yeah, 100%.
I actually got some shorts, some Adidas shorts that have
Yeah.
the, you know, it reminds me every time, like
Every time, oh man.
ash early, ash early and often,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, you said
So
hit the
boom,
bomb.
we hit the bong. Yo, my throat was so done. They had back in the days I ate a lot of McDonald's. So like we had the McDonald's cup with the Fruitopia. Bro, I had to take a sip of that. But yo, they were ashing the bong in there.
Oh no!
Oh
no.
I drank bong water. Yo,
That's gross, man.
yo, I drank bong water the first time I smoked.
And you didn't even get high.
Bro, I walked home. I was like in a daze, but I didn't feel high. But I just passed out, like with my clothes on, like with my shoes on. I just walked in the house, just fell over like on the bed, yo. Just done.
Done.
Bro, it was wild.
Okay.
That was the first time I smoked.
Okay. What about you, Big Lach? Tell us about your first time.
My first time ever like getting high. I remember like the highest I ever was. Or nah, man.
Not the highest you ever was. Just tell us the first
no,
time.
I remember the first. I mean, I remember
were just talking about
first time
acting up.
smoking.
Yeah.
First time smoking, bro. I was like 14 years old. Like December of after grade 8.
Yeah.
Like when or in grade 8 or whatever. And I was smoking on top of Queen Elizabeth Park. my homies. I got peer pressured too, bro.
You succumb to the peer
though,
pressure.
Yeah,
huh?
well, homie, not even actually. Like, homie, I just didn't really care. Homie was like, you can't say you don't like it if you never tried it. And I was like,
Don't knock it till you try it.
but I wasn't just like, I was just like, oh yeah, you're right. So
right.
I tried it. Yeah.
No, but
Like,
see, with
you're
certain things, it's like, you know what? You're right. Like,
Yeah,
how can I really hate
like-
on weed? I haven't really tried it. Like,
Yeah.
like crack, obviously, I'm not gonna
No
try
one was-
crack.
Yeah,
You
no,
know
no.
that I don't
Yeah,
want to
of
do it.
course.
But
No one was like fucking, like, but honestly, I took a pipe hit. Bro, that bitch
we got dude
hurt
bong pipe.
my throat so
So hard.
bad, dude, that I fucking started eating the snow because that's how I know
what?
exactly when it was.
That's
and where
desperation,
it
bro.
was.
That's desperation, yo.
I was like, yo, like, bro, your throat, you know that feeling.
I know that.
Just like, ah.
shoveling snow.
That's
into my
desperation.
Did you get high the first time?
No, I was like looking for it, but nah.
Okay, so did you get high the first time?
The first time I ever, nah.
So we all four didn't get high our first time. I see a couple people in the chat, Canna Smurf and stuff, saying that they didn't get high their first time either. That's crazy. Now, do you think it's because you don't know how to inhale?
Maybe it's because you don't know you're high.
No,
I think it's you don't know how to inhale because
But I hit the bong.
But did you because there's like
But you can't fake an inhale on the bong.
this is true.
like I'm higher right now
And
than
even
I
on
did
the
when I
pipe,
first
yeah.
smoked. Like, yeah, I didn't get high at all when I first smoked, you know?
Maybe,
Did
yeah.
you hit it properly though?
Yeah, man. And I
Like,
I
you hit the
smoked
pipe,
cigarettes,
yeah.
but I smoked cigarettes before I fucking
Oh, okay.
smoked.
Okay.
So
I
you
knew
knew
how
how to
to
inhale.
You know how to
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I know for sure it's because I didn't know how to inhale.
You-
because
you
I
had,
asked,
a
I had a
joint?
joint, I had a
Okay.
tube, and I was at like, and I hit it, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to look like a square.
Yeah.
There was like a bunch of us outside the movie theaters getting high, and I was just like, I don't want to look like a square. I just pretend. Yeah. But then the second time I blazed, I made sure I inhaled it properly because I think I consulted with someone after. I was like, yo, I blazed, but I didn't get high. They're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And so
gotta inhale that.
the next time I did it, and I was,
You're,
First time we got high, though.
yo,
I don't remember the first time I
Mine,
got
like,
high.
it was a house party, and it was dope.
That was your first time?
First time getting high, it
Yo,
was a house
mine
party.
was too. Like, the first time I really remember, like, I remember being high at least was like, but I was acting paranoid as hell.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I didn't really smoke that much when I first started smoking.
Really?
Like because I didn't buy it, right? So it's only really when
neither
when
did
your
I.
man's had and offered you.
Oh no, we was
You know what I mean?
I'd piss.
at the time I had got kicked out of school, and I had a couple other friends who went to different schools, and they also got kicked out of school. So what we do is we'd always skip. Well, we weren't skipping, I guess, because we had no school. But we'd meet up. We'd meet up, and it'd be just like, like, yo, you got 5, you got 5, you got 5, or you got 10, and then we'd band our money together, or we'd find a fourth, and we'd each put 5 because we were some broke
Oh, like
niggas.
old school way.
Yo,
Like,
that was how we did it.
everyone
I got 5
on
on
it.
it.
5 on
We'd
it.
call the weed man, and we'd go get high. Yeah. And,
Word.
yeah, those are like when I first started blazing. Those are some good times because like it was just, oh man, I my first time listening to Juicy by Biggie Smalls, I was high as shit.
The first time you hearing that song?
Hearing that song, I was
That's
high
wild.
as shit. Yo.
That's
My
so
friends like, yo, listen
fire.
to this, and I was just like,
That was fire.
yo. So you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, So okay, so now we do you have a favorite strain?
Yes, I do.
What's that?
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit Kush.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Okay. What about you?
I would say El Jefe.
El Jefe, okay. I smoked both of those. I don't remember how El Jefe or Grapefruit smoke, but I'm pretty sure I like them both. What about you? I know I've asked you before, but
I'm on that cookies. I like cookies.
cookies.
All
What about you guys? What's your
Girl Scout cookies is lit, bro. Girl Scout
Good.
cookies.
cookies? Yeah.
lemon cookies is good.
Oh, man.
You remember? Yeah, lemon cookies is good. We
All
smoked some
cookies.
lemon.
All cookies.
Cookies, yeah,
Okay.
cookies is good. I
Yeah.
like cookies. I like.
I
I
agree.
love the way it's branded.
I haven't had any bad cookies.
Like
Yeah.
I like it from
Yeah.
like a business side too. I don't just, you know what I mean? I love
Cookies,
smoking.
the name, yeah, right.
No,
it's even just fun to say. I'm
Burner,
smoking on some
yo,
cookies,
Burner just, yeah, man. I fuck with Burner and all that.
Yeah, well, hopefully one day we'll meet him. Maybe even have him on the show. Who knows,
Oh,
man?
shit.
Stay tuned. Stay
Big
tuned.
boy Burner. That's what I'd call him.
So let's we'll switch back to the music now. So what? We got the Daybreak EP from Kid Filthy. Came on November 1st. You can go get that. It's on all streaming platforms. What else is like? What's in the works? What's Kid Filthy got coming up in the next little while that we can look forward to? Any shows? Any media appearances? Anything like that?
Well, yeah, we're gonna. Well, you guys should expect like maybe some video content soon. It's something that we've been discussing. Maybe a couple of shows and stuff like that. We're still just, really going based off what the streaming is like, and we're really trying to market that and go that route right now, just because, like I said, music isn't the same as it used to be right now. It's not just, how talented are you, but it's like, what does your following look like to really mean anything, right? So we're trying to really market it, push it, but you guys will see some, actual visual content soon and some live shows soon as well.
And that sucks how that's the case. How like it doesn't matter if you're talented or not. It's like, or talent isn't everything. Isn't the main factor in if you are successful.
10% of it.
It's not even.
It'll allow you to stay, but it won't allow you to get there.
But
it won't get you out there.
Now, see, I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
it'll only allow
that's
you
a
to
good.
I like that's a good analysis.
Marketing's 90% of it.
Exactly, but it's the time that we live in too, right? Like back in the 90s, someone like Tupac, they could sell out. People would have to wait for the CD. People would have to wait for it to drop. They would have to wait till the TV played.
The way music is consumed now, it
nowadays
changed
you
everything.
have 24-hour access to it, so things get played out really fast, right?
People's attention spans are like that.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's true. Their attention span's shorter. I think if you like with music,
100% is shorter.
You think so?
Okay,
boom.
Bro.
Because think about it.
Bro, Lil Wayne's album is old to me now.
Perfect example. I'm not bumping the Lil Wayne album anymore. I'm not even bumping the Quavo album anymore. That shit came out like a week ago.
Can I ask you something about those albums? Are they good?
Bro, that's not what we're saying.
No.
KOD though.
But I still bump KOD. I don't. The other day.
I don't even bump Damn.
I still bump Damn.
I don't bump
Damn.
Damn.
I still bump Section 80.
That's you. I like me. The stuff I bump.
That's my question. Are they?
But see, you're not the majority. You're not the majority. That's the thing.
Not even that.
I listen to a lot of new music too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those.
See,
I only like old music.
This is the thing. There's only 24 hours in a day, right? So if there's all this new music coming out by all these new artists and stuff, and now music music used to drop on Tuesdays only when CDs were the thing. Every Tuesday is when the new albums would drop. Now, dropping music at midnight. You drop music whenever you feel like
every minute of the day.
And there's so much new music. So if you're someone who wants to keep up with the new music, you won't have time to keep up with all of it. And at least you won't be. You want to leave. You won't have time to digest it properly. The way to appreciate it, like you know what I mean. Like an album comes out,
like what?
You can't listen to an album once or twice and then actually know what you think or feel about the album. Exactly. You have to before you'd have to sit there with the album. You'd bought the album. You're riding around with it in your car. You're listening to it all the time. Maybe you downloaded it and you actually like a month or two, and you still be that album will still be in rotation. To still be Nowadays it's like people don't even get to that.
Gunna Lil Baby album.
No,
to be honest, I didn't.
I got one song on a playlist. The Drip Too Hard song, and that's
actually no. I tried to listen to it, but there was other music that
that's
almost prove your point. But
like that's what.
But if there's an album I like, I'm gonna continue to listen to it, and then in between, I'm gonna listen to new music.
There's just so much more
now here's
that people's attention spans just.
And here's the thing I think also contributes to it too is. You talk about albums you like me. If it's an album I like, for sure, yeah, I'll listen to it if it's something. But I feel
that's
like
what I mean.
I feel like the majority of fans are like very fair weather. They're just trying to look for like what's the new, what's the hot, so they're not even really. They're just literally listening to the album while it's cool.
There's no more. There's no more anticipation.
There isn't,
dude.
There isn't no anticipation.
It's a world of consumers. Consumers just follow the trend. They just follow what's going on.
So if an album let's say like someone drops an album this week and it's the hot album, it's the fire album, but it's only hot and fire
Who
until
dropped last week. That had a dope
Metro Boomin just dropped.
Take Off, Metro Boomin.
Takeoff's album
Not
was
all
cool.
superheroes wear capes.
I didn't hear the Takeoff one. I didn't hear any of the new albums because
Takeoff.
Nah.
It was pretty good
because I'm sick of the I'm not sick of it, but I'm getting a little tired of the whole Migos QC. They're putting out too much music too fast, and it's not quality. It's a lot of fillers. It's a lot of like.
Have you heard of Collision with QC? An artist? No, yeah, dude. They have a lot of artists too and shit. You know.
They have a lot of. I didn't know. I thought they had.
You gotta put out that much music, but.
Nah, it's too. The market is too oversaturated with music, but it's like the ultimate gift and a curse because now anybody, it allows people like myself, people like Kid Filthy and stuff to just drop music, and we don't have to be on a major label or anything like that or have like big budgets and stuff. But at the same time, anybody with a microphone and a you know what I mean, and a program on the computer can make music, and there's so much music out there.
So the big budgets and doing what the label would do for you is the only way to fucking do it on your own. Unless you want the label to sign you or a businessman to come to you, you know, and say, here, like, I see your talent, I'll invest in you.
Would you and Kid Filthy ever consider signing to a label? Or are you guys trying to stay independent?
That's really a decision for him. I like to keep Kid Filthy, you know, about his music, like how he wants to create his content, how he wants to move, right? His brand is who he is, and I don't ever really try to, you know, trifle with that. I just, you know, handle the business side of it, and his brand is who he is at the end of the day, and he likes to move independent, so that's what we're going to be doing for now then. You know, just all that creative stuff is up to him, and
that's what's
you
up.
offer support, suggestions.
Exactly.
He tries to build
contracts. You know, I negotiate contracts, incentives.
Do
like
the stuff you don't want to do.
You know, go find the work, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, see which door that needs a little bit of knocking on, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Good for you, man.
Yo, I feel like as artists, independent artists, we all need like some form of like representation or management or someone to help, like a team at least, or something, someone to like, you know.
Definitely.
Sorry, I was just gonna say I really respect what you're doing as well, man. Because it's like, you know, a lot of people out here just want to be the artist or the producer or the, you know what I mean. Just and not everyone can. Like the people in this room who are doing what they're doing, they're great at it. You know what I mean. But yeah, I find there's also a lot of that circle of, you know, stuff that gets thrown out there.
Of course.
A lot of people, you know. Don't know their niche, you know what I mean?
Of course, and so, you know, it's just about like, it's just about knowing like what you're good at. Like, I've always had an ear for music, and then with Kid Filthy, it's just, you know, I want to make sure he's just focused on 100% the content, right? If he's giving 50% to trying to market or trying to do other things, then that's not enough time being spent on actually creating the product that we're gonna go out and show people.
For sure.
And if the more he can focus on that, the better the content is gonna be, and the better it's always gonna get.
Facts. Yo, you ain't lying. Yo, this, and as someone who like I totally understand that, because if you're trying to focus on like marketing yourself and also focus on promoting yourself and focus on doing this and finding your own shows and doing all that, then it's like the music does sacrifice a little bit. It does take a little bit of a hit, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, is the music, right? So, yo, that's really dope, yo. I'm excited to listen to the Daybreak album. I'm gonna go check that out for sure. Excited to hear. I've watched see these videos.
It's on all platforms.
All platforms.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Google Play.
Google Play.
Yeah. I gotta ask people that because it's never always on Google Play.
Why you use Google Play, bro?
Because I'm smart.
Yo, I use YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah, you like that?
Yo,
you
on
get Google,
Spotify,
but you get Google Play with it.
Yeah.
I like Apple. I like Apple Music.
Yo, I heard
That's
good
what I
things
have.
about YouTube Premium, because you get like all like the YouTube channel, like
you
you
get
can listen
everything.
to whatever you want.
YouTube
like,
Premium's actually
your
working.
phone.
Yes, yo, you know how crucial that is.
That is so crucial,
You
yo.
download videos and you
Yeah,
can, like, fucking,
YouTube Premium's actually worth it.
So you're giving a ringing endorsement
How
right now to
much is it,
YouTube
like?
Premium?
It's $11.99 and
That's
Google
so
Play
worth
is
it.
$9.99. For $2 more, you get convenience.
That's
For
so
sure.
true.
Interesting.
Bro,
And you get,
not
like-
only that, but you can watch like movies. They got like movies.
Yeah, they have like
they do.
like,
I've
almost like a
seen, like,
Netflix like
Yeah. I've seen.
but
Bro, it's
it's something, you know.
Okay,
Like
I
if
might.
you get
Watch, like,
paid
TV
the
shows and
$10,
shit.
you might as well spend the extra $2 and
Most definitely. They have
you
all
get
those
that
HBO
stuff.
shows on there too.
That's what
They
I'm
have
saying.
like Entourage.
Yeah, I might have to check out this YouTube Premium. Yo, that
Premium,
sounds
bro.
pretty fire. Okay, well that's dope. We're gonna have to stay tuned, and that's actually pretty fire.
Yeah.
But on that note, I think it's time to and Neil just hit it. What? VOTY
Oh.
video of the year. kind of quiet in the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can't hardly
can't
hear
vibe
it. So we
as
can't really
well.
vibe as well.
No,
You know.
I'm
So
trying, but I'm
sorry. But this week we got two really dope videos. We actually got one of the artists here in the building, yo.
Oh,
just you know.
what?
It's EBA.
We're not gonna tell who it is. We just got one of them in the building. That's all we know.
Yeah.
But so we got EBA Mob with Hop Out the Porch and Monsta Mack with King James. But first we'll get into this EBA Mob video. Let's check it out.
Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no boys in the hood. Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no boys in the hood. Look at my girl, she beautiful. Niggas in Mack, cause I'm living good. You ain't need me, street slow knackers to get off your ass and read a book. I'm sipping on dirty, just 2 cups. Fucking me, get milk, this your fault. I remember she told me to fuck up. Be the same girl in my crib with a top up. Ooh, me and the money, we falling in love. You a thug, I'm a thug, so work, yeah. When I make it, I'ma still rock my Air for ones. When you get caught, you go tell. For me, nigga, I know none, yeah. Get off your feelings and hop your bed, cause baby, your butt here bomb, yeah. These niggas go rap and cap, but shoot shit, but never held a gun. I spoke of the trees, that hair grew real, so you could cover Tarzan. 16, man, I live like I'm 22. See it all on nigga and on you. Got a bad bitch with an attitude, I'm a boss, yeah, I do what I wanna do. Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no boys in the hood. Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no boys in the hood. Kicking the wicked shit like it's FIFA. I ain't talking goalie, baby, a keeper. Yeah, bitch, I'm the man of the year. Yeah, I do what I want, I don't care. Yeah, spend a check on my ears. I don't fuck with rappers, niggas, and weird. Yeah, I'm a boss when I look in the mirror, cause I'm a money, go and get up. Yeah, I chest, I cheddar, and I do it way better. Gang, nigga. Young nigga tryna set up. Gang, nigga. Good nigga, yeah, I'm fed up. Yeah. These niggas can fit on my shoes to the red. Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no buzz in the hood. Hop out the porch, I need how to jug. Big gas, fell in love with the woods. Street nigga tell you smile to a mug. Shooting his back, no buzz in the hood.
Hop out the porch, EBA Mob.
Shit.
Fire.
It's a little steamy in here.
Yeah, it's a little steamy here, but so that's the first track. But here's the second one. This is Monsta Mack with King James. Check it out.
This is Monsta Mack. Swish. Wear a crown like King James. Center stage like King James. On a plane like King James. Like King James. Like King James. MVP like King James. Stack that money like King James. At the buzzer like King James. Like King James. Like King James. I'm getting money, you getting nothing. Why? You soft like a blueberry muffin. The vibe is I'm killing the streets. This sound like some Freemason heat. They call me the king of the city because I be rocking and stomping my feet. We champions, it's SK music, and we always spitting that true shit. Haters always wanna go and talk shit. I guess if the shoe fits, I only spend time with winners. Forgive me, but I'm a sinner. I'm about to call out names and eat these fake Canadian rappers for dinner. You got what I need and I need more. Your whole crew down on the floor. Empty your pockets and give me the fame. The money, I'm taking the game. These rappers so lame, I could give a fuck, stay in your lane. My flow is insane, changing the game with the way that I slang. Look in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Bullseye, I'm good with the aim. Bullseye, I'm good with the aim. Wear a crown like King James. Center stage like King James. On a plane like King James. Like King James. Like King James. MVP like King James. Stack that money like King James. At the buzzer like King James. Like King James. Like King James. I'm a king for real and I'm leaning. Take the game away from me dreaming. I hit the fadeaway drop. I'm about to put the city on lock. Oh hell no, I'm never gonna stop. I'm just gonna kick in the door, I won't knock. I guess you think I'm just doing it for fun, huh? But I'm coming for the bread like Wonder. Put you under the rim and I'm dunking the rock. Your time is up, don't look at the clock. Don't compare yourself to Emma Pop. I'm sick of it, outline your body and chop. They call me a mic killer MVP. On the west coast, I guess a double OP. I'ma go and get a ring. Buzzer 3. Wear a crown like King James. Center stage like King James. On a plane like King James. Like King James. Like King James. MVP like King James. Stack that money like King James. At the buzzer like King James. Like King James. Like King James. I promise. Always speak the truth. I promise. I'ma always be true. I promise. When I'm in the booth, you're gonna see me entertain and turn around. I'm like poof. I promise. I always speak the truth. I promise. I'ma always be true. I promise. When I'm in the booth, you're gonna see me entertain and turn around. I'm like poof. King James. 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 King James.
Now, me being not the biggest LeBron James fan, that song kind of made me feel away, not gonna lie. But, okay, so...
LeBron is the GOAT.
I don't know about that. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But anyways,
LeBron is the GOAT.
Out of those two videos, EBA Mob Hop Off the Porch and Monsta Mack King James, which one wins? I see some of you already been voting in there. It looks so far. The chat is lit, yo. Shout out to all of you in the chat.
Yo, shout out the chat because you guys are
Who knew
savages.
you could rhyme King James with King James?
Yo, savage. Yo, the chats are savage.
But which one?
Yo, shout out Two Joints because he's right. Yo, EBA Mob Hop with the Porch. The song
Yeah, definitely.
Not even just because of the song, bro. For just judging the video, yo, son in King James, he didn't have the rapper hands, bro. He didn't have the right rapper hands. Oh, what was he doing with his hands, son?
Hey,
yo,
King James.
Yeah.
King James doing what he wants.
King James. So you're going with number one? You're going with
I'm
EBA
going
Mob?
with EBA Hop Off the Porch.
EBA hop up the porch.
That's not even a question.
It's a tough one for you? It's a tough one for you, Big Lach?
Tough one. Nah. You already know. Go EBA.
It looks like it's a unanimous
Guy.
hop out the porch.
They won, man.
Big shouts out to EBA Mob, yo,
brother,
doing
man.
this thing.
Shouts
yo.
out, man.
Shouts out. Okay, so before we get out of here, you know how we do. We like to always give a bunch of shout outs and plugs and just So we'll start with you and we'll work our way down.
Okay, shout out to God, Oki Freshwater,
And just step in the building, you know what I mean?
But
Better late than never. Better late than never.
Yo, shout out
Shout
Black Royalty, BLCK Royalty.
Show them the hat. Lean in a little forward so they can see. Yeah.
We got the new logo though.
Okay.
So
Stay tuned.
we got that coming out.
Yeah.
It's already out, but you know what I mean? Yo, shout out me.
Of course.
AS Visuals, AS.visuals __. Hit me up for the visuals. Not just music videos. I do bat mitzvahs.
All that.
Yo, I did a bat mitzvah. That's real talk. Kids' birthday parties. You know what I mean? Yo, whatever.
Anything where you need the moment
Wherever
captured.
you need visuals, I'm there.
This guy's your man, right?
Hit him up.
Okay.
Shout out Kid Filthy.
Of
Shout
course.
out Big Lach. Shout out Big Puffa.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Thanks for having me on the show.
Of course.
Great to meet you, man.
thank you.
See you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you, man.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. And check out Daybreak, of course. Out now on all streaming platforms. Kid Filthy.
Yo, man. Yeah, shouts out you. Shouts out everyone that came through. You feel me? You like that bar, huh? Dude? There's a bar for y'all folks over here.
Big Lock out here rhyming, yo.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shouts out everyone here. Shouts out everyone in the chat from my behalf. And shouts out, Pot.TV and Neil. Cannabis culture.
Always holding it down. Always.
So, respect to everyone up in here. Shouts out to you.
I was going to say, shout out Carly Marley, who's in the spot. You know what I mean? Kicking it.
Coming through.
Shout out the 420 Lifestyle, yo. That show is lit, yo. That show is lit.
You already know that show, though.
One condition, though, as long as I don't have to eat any...
Dick gummies?
There we go. That's it. I'm down to eat gummies, but as long as they're not dick gummies, I'm down. I would love to come on the show. No. Oh, for sure. I'll eat gummy boobs. Okay.
We'll make sure there's some titties here for you.
Yo, there we
That's
go.
all a man could ask for.
All a man could ask for. Some gummy titties, you know what I mean? Awesome.
I got those last time. Yeah. You got the dick swim, dude.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. But you got any more shout outs, bro?
Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out my guys, Famous K. And
hey, shout out.
Jaja,
yeah, Venus Gang.
Venus Gang out there, bro, because they really doing their thing right now. Famous K is on on a festival. I could look up the name and get it to you, but it's a festival out in the Bay Area. I can't remember the name, but anyways, I'll get it to you next Tuesday. It's not for a bit. Yeah, shout out to them, you know. Free Lolo Lansky.
Free the guy.
I mean, if you guys are
free him.
If you guys have listened to his music,
we've played a few of his videos on the show.
Go look at his music. If you fuck with it, you know, share that on your Instas, or on whatever platform you got. Just hashtag Free Lolo. You know, we're just gonna make a little movement go for him. You know, want him out as soon as possible and get him to the right direction. You know, so yeah, let's push for him. Big shout out to Tony. He says go Proposal 1 in Michigan. Now I just assumed that's something to do with cannabis legalization. So if it is, then yeah, go Proposal 1 in Michigan, yo. You need to legalize that, you know. So anybody in Michigan, go vote for that Proposal 1. Do that thing. Big shout out to all of you guys for coming through. I really appreciate it. Big shout out to all the people who are off camera.
Thanks for having us.
You guys for coming through too. I was really dope. I want to give a big shout out to the Urban Renewal Project. They're having their 6th year anniversary show on December 6th. I'm going to be performing. See you later. I'll be performing, you know, doing my thing. So shouts out to them. I'll have the poster for next week. I want to give a big shouts out to Row 9. Big shouts out to Dreamer. Big shouts out to Vandy. We made it. Big shouts out to Dubosky. Who else? There's a few other people. Yeah, you know what I mean? All the people who's helping me work on my newest project that I'm making right now. You know, stay tuned. I got a really good smoking song on there. Actually, maybe a couple smoking songs on there. So stay tuned. Obviously, gonna be shooting music videos for that. Actually, you might even shoot a video here in the CC Lounge, and you know what I mean? Do what it do. So, yeah, big shouts out again, Pot TV. Cannabis Culture, come visit us in the lounge, 307 West Hastings. Come hang out, come chill. You might even run into us. You might even bump into us if you come on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Shouts out to Anil, always holding it down on the you know, the keyboards and the mouse, and like just making the show run perfectly. And yeah, shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, and episode 37. This was a blast, yo. Tune in next week for episode 38. It's gonna be dope as always. So, right, I forgot to say. Rest in peace, Bob Marley. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. Until the next episode, hey, smoke weed every day.
Man, I miss Nate Dogg.
Yes, I know.
Black royalty.
Oh yeah, that's that good shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, I be on cloud 9, smoking with my niggas, yeah, we do this all the time. We like, oh yeah, we be on cloud 9, puffing on this killer, yeah, we do this every time. We say, oh yeah, I be with my kids, smoking on the ganja and we getting in the shit. We like, oh yeah, sometimes we cut glass. Got so high I broke the bong and got cut on the glass. I'm like, oh no, that's a lot of blood. The dirt wet on my niggas, yeah, we grimy sipping mud. We like, oh yeah, let's just hit a lick. Got 7 pounds of reefer, think it's time to make a flip. I'm like, oh yeah, I be on cloud 9, smoking with my niggas, yeah, we do this all the time. We like, oh yeah, we be on cloud 9, puffing on this killer, yeah, we do this every time. We say, oh yeah, now I'm stacking cash, skipped a lot of school but still do numbers with this math. I'm like, add that, multiply, divide. oldies still remember my first ride. I was 16, macking on these girls. Mom got for the winter, so let's drink until we hurl. Got the Grey Goose, sipping on some Crown. That's the way we did it growing up in G-Town. I'm like, oh yeah, I be on cloud 9, smoking with my niggas. Yeah, we do this all the time. We like, oh yeah, we be on cloud 9, puffing on this killer. Yeah, we do this every time. We say,
Brought to you by Sun West Genetics.